impression? What do you think about Elsene? What do you think about Brussels Central?
This area, yeah, green. Like there's a lot of trees and little parks also here. Not just the ones that we went to, but yeah, it's green. It's somewhat clean, somewhat. It's a more expensive area, I think, here.
Yeah.
So I heard.
Hi, Natalie.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, fine. Now you're in the picture now, eh?
Yes, we're
Yes.
having reversed positions now. You're asking the questions. Usually
Yes,
it's
I
always me
am
asking
now.
you the questions.
Yes. And there's logic, eh? Now, eh?
Yeah,
Eh?
because it's
Because
the first time for me to be here.
yeah,
Yes.
in Belgium, eh?
Yeah,
First
yeah,
time,
yeah.
eh? And yeah, in the capital of Belgium, in Brussels, eh?
Yeah.
And now we are together, house sitting,
Yeah.
cat sitting,
As
like you see,
Yes.
yeah, in Elsene
Mm-hmm.
or XL.
Yeah.
That's the French name of Elsene.
Yeah.
Now we are halfway our stay here.
Yeah.
And okay, tell me about your impression. What do you think about Elsene? What do you
This-
think about Brussels Central?
This area, yeah, quite green. Like there's a lot of trees and little parks also here. Not just the ones that we went to, but yeah, it's green. It's somewhat clean, somewhat. It's a more expensive area, I think, here.
Yeah.
So I heard. I
Mhm.
mean, yes, I can
Yeah,
tell.
you-
But I don't know how to compare it to the other areas.
Yeah, you see it on the buildings. Eh?
Yes, yeah, and they put a lot of work in. They always change. They always keep the buildings up. There's no. It's not like it's in Portugal where you have abandoned buildings or buildings that crumble down. No,
Mhm.
we don't have that here.
Yeah.
And there's expensive stores and more. What do you call it? More high-end stores, I guess.
Yeah.
In this area here.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of terraces also,
Yeah.
creative areas. Eh?
Yeah. It's a very diverse and very modern, but in an older part of town.
Yeah.
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 But, yeah.
So yeah, the next question is a very logic question. Eh? Brussels, you know, in Brussels, it's the
Mhm.
capital of Belgium.
Yes.
We were together in Lisbon,
Yeah.
the capital of Portugal.
Yes.
I think there are a few differences
Yes.
between those two
Yeah.
capitals,
Well, yeah.
capital cities.
First of all, Lisbon is on the Tejo River, which leads out to the ocean. So there's a whole different atmosphere because of that. The water there is all over. The houses are, it's just a Portuguese thing. Yeah, it's not as. I mean, in Lisbon, especially in the center, yes, the houses are kept up more because if the tourists go, they make sure that it's all nice. And there's and the other thing is there's thousands and thousands and thousands of tourists. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter what time of the year you go now. So you don't get that here.
No.
No, you get tourists at the tourist places, yes,
Yeah.
like the squares, but
Yeah, but not all over the place. Eh?
no, it's not like
It's
Lisbon.
centered.
Yeah. Lisbon, yes, it's also centered,
Yeah.
but it's just more. It's like mass tourism going
Yeah.
on. Because of the ships that
Yeah.
they could just,
The cruise ships.
yeah, they're right there and they just
yeah.
walk into the historic center.
Mm-hmm.
So that is annoying about Lisbon. I mean, all these
Yeah.
tourists.
Yeah.
But then the old historic district further
Yeah.
up is it's still very authentic. They
Mhm.
didn't do much renovations to the buildings, so it's more rustic, I guess.
Yeah.
Not like here.
Mm-hmm.
This is more modern than this
Yeah.
place. Like here is the gardens. But it's very, very green.
Yeah, it's more.
Lisbon is not like
no,
that. No.
it's more greener than
Yeah.
you thought. Than you
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
We Flemish people
Yeah.
think that Brussels is everything but green.
Mm-hmm. No, it's very green.
Yeah, a lot
Big
of parks.
and big ones, not little. Big
Yeah.
parks, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was nice. It's
Yeah.
a nice surprise. Yeah. I liked it.
Okay. Now something that we both encountered yesterday.
Mhm.
We went to a cafe nearby, across the street.
Yeah.
And we were not so happy with the service
Yes.
because they are very.
Yeah,
they were
that's-
not polite.
No, that's one thing here. People are not as outgoing and friendly as they might be in. Well, I don't know about Lisbon. Lisbon, they might also not be that friendly because they had enough of all the tourists. Okay, so. But overall, in Portugal, I think they're more friendly
Yeah.
than here.
Yeah.
Which we also have bad experiences too, though.
Mm-hmm.
They can also be one day they can be very friendly, and the next time you go by, the same person can be very rude.
Yeah.
Like that, for example, the waiter at that restaurant we have been 5 or 6 times.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Mm.
I mean, they're also people and they have bad days, but that's their job to be friendly, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, here it seems to be more
Mm-hmm.
unfriendly.
Yeah. It's also a more stressy atmosphere.
Yes,
here,
all the traffic. Yeah, because we live in the middle of nowhere, basically in a little town. This is the total opposite.
Yep.
Yeah, you always hear the sirens go. There's always cars going
Mm-hmm.
24/7. So it makes you more anxious, I guess.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, are there some things that you like in Brussels that
Like
you really?
Yeah, like I said, I like the green spaces, and I
Yeah.
like the more of the innovative business entrepreneurship I see all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we went near the station Brussels North
Mm-hmm.
with the huge buildings there, with the glass buildings.
Yeah.
And your first reaction was, mini New York or something.
Yeah. It's like Wall Street. That because here the streets are narrow, not as narrow as in Portugal.
Mm-hmm.
They're narrow, but there the streets are wider. That's why I felt like being in North America, especially Chicago or whatever. Some big city with because the whole high rises and office buildings, insurance and finance buildings. And, So that reminded me of North America.
But there's a huge difference when we go to the Brussels station, central station, Brussels Midi.
Yeah.
The poverty also.
Yes. So as soon as you get away from here, 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
It's a total different picture. There's a lot of poor people, people living on the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, more than here. There's not as many here.
Right. There are a lot of parks, and we went yesterday to the Warande Park. It's nearby the Royal Palace.
Yeah, it's right across the street. Yeah.
Yeah, and you see there. Well, it's the green lawn. It's one of the major green lawns of Brussels.
Yeah.
And a lot of is going on there. Also,
very busy. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you miss about Portugal? Living right
Being here
now.
for 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
The quietness, the friendlier people, maybe yes. And small, easier going lives where we are.
Simple life.
Yeah, but I guess like in Lisbon it's busy. Can also be, but it's not the same as here. It's still more busy here than Lisbon, except the tourists. But beside that.
Yeah, but here is more traffic. Traffic.
Yeah.
All kind of traffic. Taxis, normal.
Yeah.
The trams and the buses and the bikes and so on.
Yeah, there's a lot more bikes here than there are in Lisbon. Sun. I mean, yes, it's sunny today.
Yeah.
Again, hasn't been sunny for like an off and on sun, but not an actual sunny day. I miss the climate, the weather. Yes.
Yeah. Right.
I miss. I don't know.
It's a cliche almost, but the weather is very important.
Yeah. It's important for your mood. For some people, anyway. Me.
Yeah.
That was the reason I left North America and went back to Europe, and especially back to the ocean.
Yeah. Right. But okay, till now we don't have to complain about the weather. It's
No, here?
Here.
No, it's fine. Yeah.
It's fine,
Yeah.
Now it's 24, 23 degrees today.
Yeah.
Tomorrow it will be 30 or something.
Yeah, it's supposed to be hot the next couple of days. Yeah.
And then it drops. Okay.
Then it goes back.
Yeah.
A little bit of a heat wave, I guess, and it's
Yeah.
only June. It's not that
Yeah,
long.
yeah.
Portugal has that also that little edginess.
Yes.
I miss that.
Yeah, the edginess.
I'm not gonna complain. It's nice and clean.
Do you want to live here?
No.
Okay. Okay. For the reasons that you already gave, huh?
This would be too expensive.
Yes.
If I had a different
Yeah.
income, if I had a different income, maybe, but not the whole year.
No,
I wouldn't want to
no.
live here the whole
No.
year.
No.
And not in this part. Not in Brussels.
No, not
Too
in
busy.
Brussels. No.
You talking about Belgium? I don't know. I haven't seen all
Right,
of it yet. I've
right.
seen one other town, the town you grew
Yeah.
up in.
Yeah, a little provincial town
Yeah,
here in
it's
Dalt,
like
yeah.
Tomar in a way.
Yeah,
Kind of
Tomar in a way.
size.
Yeah, 20,000 inhabitants.
Yeah.
Huh? That's totally different than here. Huh? Of course.
Yeah.
No, we come from a little Portuguese village
Mhm.
to the Brussels.
Yeah.
That is a culture shock,
Yeah. Yeah.
really, because even I, who,
Yeah. The first thing you said, I want to go back to Portugal.
yeah,
You were stressed.
the stress
getting,
was,
getting from the airport to the
Yeah.
hotel.
yeah, I felt the different
Yeah.
atmosphere, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
immediately. Now it's better now, eh?
Mhm.
But yeah, I can also feel the difference between the easy life,
Mhm.
yeah, and the stressy life, yeah.
Yeah. That's the reason why you went
Yeah,
there. Is
yeah.
because of that.
Right?
Yeah. And that's why most people go to Portugal.
Yeah.
And like some people say, oh, it can't just be the climate. No, it's not. It's more. It's the attitude. It's the vibe. It's the people that are not as stressed.
Yeah.
The only place I seen that kind of stress was in Porto, and we were waiting for the train.
Yeah.
We had a drink, and that before the train station.
Ah, yeah.
Very busy, craziness going on, honking and yelling.
Yeah, but that was very strange because we didn't see that in Portugal. Eh?
No.
But that scene that we saw there, yeah, it's daily life here almost.
That's pretty normal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Lisbon is a little more. I think Porto is very small. And it's stuck on a hill, and it's hard to get around.
Yeah.
Lisbon is also a hill, but it's more than one hill, like 7 hills or something. So it's not the traffic is not as concentrated. I think Porto is just too tight with all the streets and the little streets and the traffic.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that maybe is the reason that people are more on edge and they. There than in other places.
Yeah. Said okay, this is Elsene. Elsene is not Brussels, and Brussels is not Belgium.
No,
eh?
no.
No, we are going to see, the coast.
Yeah, in 10 days or something.
Yeah.
We're gonna see the coast, and then we'll have a different.
Totally different atmosphere.
Yeah.
Environment.
Picture and this, yeah.
Yeah. And like in every country, I think also people at the coast have a total other mentality than
The one
people
that
here.
live in the center of the country, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna do some more exploring. There'll be some. I'm probably gonna put little videos in here from our exploring we already did.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah. Okay. So this was it.
yes.
Yes. I see you. Yeah, I see you around. No, I see you every day and every minute. Eh? But
Me?
okay, yes.
Every minute. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. And we come back with more news, more content.
Yeah, maybe from the coast, just more of the outside the country itself, not the city.
Yeah.
Different life in Belgium.
Okay.
Okay.
And what do you say against the viewers?
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Like, share.
Okay.
All that stuff.
Okay. Bye bye.